crime has been committed. The victim, the American muscle car, a symbol of raw power, rebellion, and freedom, now left for dead. For decades, muscle cars dominated the streets. But today, the Charger, gone. The Camaro, discontinued. Even the Mustang is changing. Who did this? Who's responsible for the death of American muscle? Let's investigate. To understand the crime, we have to go back to the beginning, the golden age of muscle. Big block V8s, affordable performance, designed for straight line speed, raw horsepower, dominated the streets, drag strips, and pop culture, 1960s and 70s. But then came the first hit, the oil crisis of the 70s. Suddenly, gas-guzzling V8s were seen as the enemy. 1980s to 1990s, the struggle comeback. Muscle cars lost power due to emission laws. Camaro, Mustang, and Challenger barely survived. Performance returned in the 90s, but muscle cars were never the same. Then, in the 2000s and 2010s, muscle cars made an epic comeback. Dodge unleashed the Hellcat, Camaro got the ZL1, and Ford brought back the Mustang into a new era. It felt like American muscle was back for good. But then, the second attack began. The first suspect, the government. Strict emissions regulations and fuel economy laws made it harder for muscle cars to survive. The V8 engine became public enemy number one. EPA restrictions on fuel economy and CO2 emissions. V8 mandates pushing back automakers away from gas engines. High gas prices making big V8s impractical. This is why Dodge had to kill off the first Hellcat, why Camaro sales plummeted, and even why Ford is looking towards hybrids and EVs. But maybe the real killers weren't outsiders. Maybe it was the automakers themselves. GM abandoned the Camaro instead of fighting for it. Dodge is pushing an electric Charger Daytona instead of another V8. Even Ford is embracing hybrids with the Mustang. Are these the companies selling out, or are they just adapting to survive? The third suspect? Us. The car buyers, because the harsh truth is, muscle cars don't sell like they used to. SUVs and trucks are dominating sales. People want tech and efficiency over raw horsepower. Younger buyers have become more about social media flex than engine noise. The demand for muscle cars isn't just what it was 20 years ago, and automakers follow the money. The final nail in the coffin? EVs. Love them or hate them, they're faster, more efficient, and they're taking over. Tesla Plaid the 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, faster than any muscle car ever. EVs require less maintenance, are cheaper to run. Automakers are shifting resources away from gas-powered performance. This is what the future of muscle cars looks like. But is it really muscle if there's no roar, no gears, no fuel burning power? Who killed muscle cars? Was it the government, the automakers, the car buyers, or was it just an evolution? What do you think? Is the death of muscle cars just justified, or is it a crime against car culture? Drop a comment and let's talk about it. Subscribe to Throttle Theories for more deep dives into the past, present, and future for car performance. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.